Hey there, day 358 of the Daily Scare Share. Doing one thing a day that scares me from the book, Do One Thing a Day That Scares You. It's a little journal type book. I got it in 2014. I know, and it's one of those things, I like to think that I follow through and do things, but this is actual proof, written proof that I do not, that I don't 100% always do what I say I'm going to do or commit to things and then do them. Now, I'm much better about that than I was in 2014, but this is actual proof and a reminder to me that sometimes I say I'm going to do things and start things, and I don't necessarily do them for the right reason. And if we don't commit to something for the right reason, actually for ourselves and for our own betterment, guess what? We might say no, we might not do it, we might not follow through. And this is a prime example of that. I got this book in 2014 to do with a friend. We were starting a new business we were both scared to do, and I saw the title. It says, Do One Thing a Day That Scares You. And I thought, hey, if we were to just do one little thing to build this business that scares us, where would we be after we finished the book? Now, I never found out because we only did it for about a week. I know, painful confession. We only lasted about a week doing it together. And then life got in the way, life got busy. We weren't committed, either one of us, to I wasn't committed to that business, to be honest. And she wasn't committed to stretching her comfort zone. So between the two of us, we had an epic failure and we didn't get it done. But this year, today is day 358, so I'm obviously getting it done. And it's really actually kind of fun and amazing to have this little journal type book, because if I think I haven't grown, or I think I haven't changed, or if I think I haven't thought differently or changed my perspective on anything, all I have to do is go back and look at this book and see my notes in it and what I've done and what I've learned and what I've grown and how I have changed my perspective on things and stepped out of my comfort zone and done things that I never could have imagined myself doing even 357 days ago, less than a year ago. Massive changes, massive difference. So what do we got today? Today we've got a sayings day. And I actually realized as I looked at this sayings day and how many pages are still left in this book that I probably have been doing this whole book wrong the whole time. Each one of these sayings days, and remember I've got the dreaded blank line days. Say hi to my parents. Dreaded blank line days. I suspect that these sayings day pages are supposed to be the prompt that goes along with each of these blank line days to give us something to think about for that. Because I've got a bunch of pages left and I'm almost to 365 days. So, and I have a bunch of pages in the beginning that I didn't do because I'd done them in the past. So that led me to believe that these blank line days were supposed to go along with the saying. And I use the saying as an extra day. I use it as a day challenge. And that's fine. That's how I've done it. That's how I'm going to do it. Obviously, since it's almost the end of a year, and that's how I've been doing it, that's how I'm going to keep doing it. Because guess what? This little journal book, it didn't come with instructions. So it was up to me to decide what everything in it meant and to make it my own. So what do we got today? Today says, nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. And that is by Marie Curie, Madame Curie. She was a very wise woman. We should listen to her more often. Nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. Well, that is an awesome sentiment. However, I am struggling a little bit with it because, and I'm not struggling with the nothing in life should be feared, because I think we need to go through our lives looking at them as if they're an adventure, and every experience is leading us to becoming more of who we really are. And that's really our purpose here on the planet, is to just uniquely be ourselves and to experience life as only we uniquely can, because that is our way of contributing and expanding it and making the universe and the world a better place. So I agree with, we shouldn't be afraid of our lives, but it's only to be understood. I don't necessarily think it's only to be understood, because I found the older I get, the more I know that I don't know, the less I understand things, especially things outside of myself. Now, I think it is only to be understood could mean and should maybe mean for me that I need to get better and better at understanding myself. What makes me tick? What makes me feel good? What experiences I want to have? And so if I'm looking at, I don't like absolutes like nothing and only. Those words kind of change the meaning of a sentence. So maybe if it said, life is not to be feared, it is to be understood. Meaning, I don't have to be afraid of my life. All I need to do is continually improve and understand myself better and better and better, and to become a better person. That's where I'm going to leave this one. I'm going to say, I can only understand myself better and better. I can never understand everything else that goes on outside of me. Why other people do what they do, why things happen in the world. Why can be a super empowering question if I'm applying it to myself and motivating myself and asking myself, well, why do I want to feel a certain way? Why do I want to achieve a certain goal? Why do I want to do a certain thing? But if I try to understand why things happen in the world, why are there, acts of God, they're called? Why are there tornadoes? Why are there tsunamis? Why are there hurricanes? Why do people die in landslides or natural events? Why do people get killed in storms or by weather? Why do people get in car accidents? Why? We could worry ourselves to death asking the question why. And guess what? And especially, why did so-and-so do such and such? Why did she say that to me? Why did he do that to me? Why did they do this certain thing in the world? We're never going to understand or know that. Only the person that actually did that, and they don't even necessarily understand it at a conscious level, is ever going to know that. So the question why, it's a great question, but only if I apply it to myself and understanding myself better. Boom, there we go. That's my thought for today. Only if I ask the question why of myself to understand myself better. All right, that was a little weird rant. Go out, make it a fantastic day. Today was actually day 358 of the Daily Scare Share, and we will go through 365, and then I'm probably going to stop it, even though I have extra pages in the book, because I think that's enough. I think 365 days on this particular project is enough, and I've already got my next project planned that I want to do, and it's a little bit different twist. This was all about overcoming our fears and our limiting beliefs and getting rid of things that are stopping us and stretching our comfort zone. The thing that's coming up next is going to take my life, and I hope you're coming right along with me, your life to a whole new level. That's it. Have a fantastic day. Don't be scared. You got this. Just understand yourself better, and that will make your world a better place. Bye. Catch you tomorrow.